Hey, good morning, all. Welcome to Ramblin Deano's Coffee and a Song. Great to have you here, as always. Yes, I've got daisies in the background here. And that's not because it's the summer of love or I'm going to play any kind of flower power songs for you. It is just because I felt like having something a little more chipper in the background. Today was kind of a mad scramble to get my stuff together. This room that I do stuff in, I have to kind of reset this all up every morning. And today I got sidetracked by writing a couple new songs. So two of the songs that you're going to hear today did not exist an hour and a half ago. As with the new song I presented yesterday, these are works in progress, so you're hearing kind of working versions of them, and they will be polished. I will polish these turds. So the first song I'm going to play for you today was kind of inspired by an experience last night where I decided to watch all of these documentaries that had to do with systemic racism, and worse. I mean, I watched one on the Tulsa massacre. I watched another on Juneteenth Day, and I watched another on racial covenants, which was a real estate law method of redlining prior to the federal government's official redlining actions. And I got to the end of watching that, and I thought, black people must be really, really sick of white people like me who are just endlessly shocked by how much white people have shit on black people over the years. I mean, it should come as no surprise at this point. And it got me thinking about all of the different ways that we communicate, as I think a lot about and write a lot about in my work. And it occurred to me that the world would be a better place if people like me weren't always so anxious to jump out in front and express their opinion, and might reduce the noise level by listening a little more. So I wrote this song called "Shut Up and Listen," and it's about me as much as it is about anybody else. And I am going to, since these songs are new and I didn't have time to type out the lyrics and put them on my screen to read off of, I'm going to take off my glasses so I can read off of this music stand that you can't see right here. So, shut up and listen. Well, these are truly wondrous times. There's so many ways to amplify voices that might not get heard, yet still things are kind of cloudy. It's so crowded in the public square, noises coming from everywhere. It's getting harder and harder to hear those who are really hurting. Well, here's something worth a try. Every once in a while, shut up and listen. Shut up and listen. Well, the world can probably wait to hear your precious opinion. Shut up and listen once or twice a day, and you might hear a little truth along the way. Just consider the voices of those with a bigger stake in the outcome. And believe me, I know that I need to take my own advice. Shut up and listen. Shut up and listen. The world can probably wait to hear your precious opinion. Shut up and listen once or twice a day, and you might hear a little truth along the way. Shut up and listen once or twice a day, and you might hear a little truth along the way. Shut up and listen. I'm probably not ever going to do that, but no, I am. I plan on shutting up and listening immediately after this show is over with. For now, it's my job to not shut up. So, you know, the catchphrase there, shut up and listen, it reminded me of another thing I've encountered. And so I wrote almost the flip side of that song, coming from an opposite perspective, because I became aware in just over the last year that, you know, in my world where I play rootsy kind of music, there's a certain element of that crowd that has a catchphrase about artists like me that is shut up and play. And the idea is they don't want to hear your politics. They don't want to hear your opinions. They just want to have a good time. And so I wrote this song as kind of a kiss-off to them, because as it occurred to me immediately when I found out about these people, it's like, you know, if you want empty entertainment, there's a world of options out there for you. You know, there's no shortage of mindless entertainment for you to engage in. So the few people like me who are actually saying something occasionally, you know, I don't think we're ruining too many people's worlds. So this is called, sarcastically, So Sorry. There are those who don't like the words I'm singing. There are those who would tell me to shut up and play. Well, tonight and every night, I just don't give a damn. I guess I love a different kind of country. So sorry, I didn't mean to spoil your party with a song that never mentions the women or whiskey. So sorry, I didn't mean to spoil your party. I guess you don't know who you came to see. Well, you claim that for you music is an escape, that you don't need songs about the news of the day. Well, tonight and every night, the world is full of options for empty-headed pop and bro country. So sorry, I didn't mean to spoil your party with a song that never mentioned women or whiskey. So sorry, I didn't mean to spoil your party. I guess you don't know who you came to see. I'm Ramblin Deano, not Jason Aldean. So sorry, not sorry. All right, works in progress. You're being presented with really, really raw, uncut stuff here. So more polishing to come. This one's going to be hard for me to read because this is what a typical lyric sheet. I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if this is what a typical lyric sheet looks like for me, with all of the things crossed out and changed 100 times and written in too small size letters for me to actually read effectively. I've talked a lot this week about the two different ways that I write. One which is, an attempt at using just more poetic imagery and not being as straightforward as those two songs I just played are. And so, I'm building up kind of new material for a new Ramblin Deano record. I'm kind of anxious to do one that gets back to my solo acoustic first two records. But I'm kind of stumped as far as do I do a whole record with only including these songs with real obvious, straightforward lyrics, or do I include ones like the one I'm about to play for you? Is that mix okay, or should I save the more oddball lyric ones for a different project? So I'm giving you insight into the process here, people. Because I'm sure you all care so much. Anyway, this is those first two, although somewhat angry in nature, were also pretty lighthearted. This one, not so much. So I'm sending you out with one that's more depressing today. But we'll get to George Jones tomorrow, and everything will be all right. This is called "Kill the Truth." Kill the truth, leave truth for dead. Shoot a silver dollar right through truth's head. We missed our exit, we have no idea where we are. Kill the truth, run it down in a golden Hummer and a Burger King crown. And rock and roll will never die, it just starts to lie. And there's no such thing as too much. There's no such thing as a pillar that can't be ground to dust. Part poetry and part science. We become half human, half small appliance. The architect sits in a darkened booth. Kill the truth. We hold the present, we kiss the past. We put the future in a full body cast, made out out of broadsheets and an old punk's drool. Kill the truth. And there's no such thing as too much. Yeah, there's no such thing as a pillar that can't be ground to dust. Kill the truth, leave truth for dead. Shoot a silver dollar right through truth's head. We missed our exit, we have no idea where we are. And there's your ray of sunshine to send you off into your world Thursday on Ramblin Deano's Coffee and a Song. Hey, I didn't make any commercial announcements, but I wanted to thank everybody who's pitching in on these tickets and posters that benefit the live venues that I'm going to be performing at next week, starting on Tuesday night. All of them are going to be at 7 p.m. Central, all of them different Waco Brothers albums featured, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So keep sharing that stuff with all your friends. Let's see how many people we can get on board to help push live music forward into a post-pandemic future. All right, let's have a good day, everybody. As always, stay safe, stay sane, stay at home if you can, and I love you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.